There's been a few world-changing theories over the years. Darwin's theory of evolution, Einstein's theory of relativity, and now there's a new theory, and in 20 years you'll be able to say, I heard about it before it was cool, because it's totally going to be a thing. Introducing Vienna's dishwasher theory. So here's my theory. If we can give worth to a dishwasher without comparing it to other dishwashers, we can do the same thing to ourselves. Hear me out. You know in school when you'd get a mark back and you think it was really good until you saw the average and you realised it was really below average and it wasn't that good, and then other times you get a mark back and think it was bad until you saw it was above average, but usually it was the first one, and then one day you decided that the only real way to determine the true worth of your assignment was to compare it to the average? At some point I started doing that with myself. At some point in my life, I decided that the only way to determine my true worth was to compare myself to others, which kind of sucked because it was never that thing of, hey, I'm way better than I thought. No, it was always, oh, look at them, they can do X, Y, and Z, and that thing I can do, like, anyone can do that. Like, that's not even really worthy of a letter, but look at them, they can do everything. Like, they've got the whole alphabet, and sure, I can sort of do the alphabet, but I'm like lowercase, and they're uppercase, and who would want lowercase when they could have uppercase? It wasn't a good way to be living, especially because it meant that I started trying to find flaws in my friends, and that's not friendship. But I couldn't stop because I didn't know how to find worth in things without comparison. So, naturally, I turned to the love of my life that's all about giving worth to things. Marketing! Ha! And you thought I was going to say Jesus, which probably should have been the answer, but anyway. Marketing, at least the advertising side of it, is all about assigning worth to products, finding attributes that make it appealing. And most of that isn't done through comparison. Think of dishwasher advertisements, right? I don't know why dishwashers were the initial product I chose, but I like the name dishwasher theory, so it's sticking around. Essentially, when you watch a dishwasher ad, the basis of the ad is rarely that it's the #1 dishwasher, because only one dishwasher can be the #1 dishwasher, and other brands still have to advertise. And sure, you can say, I'm #2, because that means you're better than like all the others, but it still means that there's one better than you, so you can't really use it. So marketers find other ways of advertising their dishwashers, and yet, when you watch a dishwasher ad, you still find yourself thinking, that seems like a pretty decent dishwasher. If an ad talked about its product the way we think about ourselves, not many products would get sold. But that wouldn't mean that many products aren't worth selling. How many ads have you seen that are like, yeah, so like, this dishwasher's alright, but that one is really shiny. And sure, this one is environmentally friendly, but like everyone just wants a shiny dishwasher, so no one's even gonna look at this one long enough to find out that it's environmentally friendly unless it's shiny, which it's not. So like, who even cares? Plus there are dishwashers that are shiny and environmentally friendly. So like, who's gonna want this dishwasher? Here's the thing. Marketing isn't about finding a product with good attributes and selling it. It's not about finding the best product and selling it. Marketing is about focusing on the good attributes in any product and selling that. To make yourself the product and be your own marketing team. Because I know you have attributes worth focusing on. Because I know you have something worth selling. Metaphorically. I'm not talking about selling your body or organs on the black market. It's a metaphor. Just, Everyone I look up to and think is amazing doesn't think that of themselves. And the other week, someone told me that I was their role model, and I just didn't understand, because there are so many people I look up to. How could anyone look up to me? Everyone I look up to is looking up to someone else. And sure, you can take that as, oh look, there's 2 people better than me. But the reality is that it means that there's probably someone looking up to you. Most of the amazing people I know don't think they're amazing, and they say the same thing about me. So even if you don't think you're amazing, that doesn't mean you're not amazing. And someone else probably thinks you are. Actually, make that 2 people, because I think you're amazing. Actually, make that 3, because Jesus thinks you're amazing. I'm sorry, but how could I talk about loving yourself and not talk about the one person that loves everyone no matter what? Please forgive me. Look, what I'm trying to say is, your worth isn't determined by comparison. Even a hermit living away from humanity is worthwhile. Sure, you may not be the best trumpet player, but you can still play trumpet. You may not be the funniest, but you're still funny. Maybe you're not the most amazing, but you're still amazing. Stop focusing on what you're not, and focus on what you are. Just make yourself the product, and be your own marketing team. Because everyone has an attribute worth focusing on. Boom! Just use marketing to improve your self-worth, and make you feel like you're whole and you don't need anything or anyone to make you better. How's that for a change? I mean, what? It's totally an ethical field of study. Bye!